Hi, you're tuning in live with Dre and Friends, and today I got a special guest with me in the studio.
Hey guys, my name is Angelica Vila, and I'm with Dre.
She's a singer from the Bronx, coming up, young girl, beautiful girl, I have to
Thank
say.
you.
Looking real nice today with me in the studio.
Thank you.
I feel underdressed.
Stop. You know, I had to beat my face a little.
Now you look real nice though, but
Thank
let's
you.
start off with how did you get into singing?
So, I started singing since I was a little baby. I started getting into singing because of Hannah Montana. And it's sad, but it's true. I don't know. It's just I used to sing her lyrics every time I used to see her on TV. But that's kind of like what started it all. And then I started writing my first song when I was like, I wrote my first song when I was like 11 years old.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's young.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really know anything. So everything that I was writing about was like about unicorns and rainbows.
When did you start taking music seriously?
I started taking music seriously about 11. No, it was like 2011, so yeah, 12 years old. But I started with my uncle. He's actually my manager, May Sketchy. I started working with him by doing covers on YouTube and, you know, doing covers on Instagram, trying to gain my fan base and, you know, just giving the people what they want.
That's great. I'm happy that you're all around a great artist. I feel like you got the look, you got the talent.
Thank you.
How did you grow into yourself as an artist? Because you know some people come out at first and they have an image change, or you know they gotta find their groove. How did you know what fit Angelica Vila?
Well, that's actually a great question. That's a great question. Wow. I don't know. Like, it was practically based off experience and the things that I've been through, and you know. Like, when I first started writing my music, it was all innocent and nothing like about heartbreak, because I didn't really know what heartbreak was until, you know, I started getting older, and then, you know, I actually got heartbroken. Writing music is kind of like a source of therapy for me. So that's how my EP that's out right now, called 1998, came about. And yeah, so every song in there was written by me, and it's based off true experiences.
That's what's up, because you know a lot of artists. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of artists buy songs off of people. A lot of artists have writers. Would you ever get into having a writer, or would you ever sing to a song if you really were vibing it?
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, in the future. But as of now, you know, I'm really digging like writing my own music. It's kind of like I want the people to connect with what I've experienced, you know, and obviously they've experienced it as well. So, you know, I just want people to understand me, and I want to understand them in that kind of level.
That's great. Whenever I hear you, or even when I listen to your EP 1998, which is out now on SoundCloud and YouTube and everywhere, I got an Alicia Keys vibe. You give me like a, you know, a soulful love but fun vibe. Like, you know, does Alicia Keys inspire you?
Yeah, she does. Lyrically, she's just amazing. Another person who also inspires me is Beyonce, because she's just a beast at performing. But yeah, that's practically my inspiration, Alicia Keys.
Talking about performing, how do you express your feeling when you perform? Because a lot of artists have the talent and the look, but some people aren't good at performing. Like when Drake first came out, he wasn't the best performer.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like, you know, I'm gonna be real, I feel like I still need more practice, but what I try to do is connect with the crowd, you know, so they can feel my pain in the music, or my happiness in the music, you know.
And I know you just said, you know, Beyonce and Alicia Keys are your inspiration. What kind of a vibe would you call yourself a performer? Would you call yourself a Alicia Keys with the piano vibing type of performer? Or would you see yourself Beyonce performs, like she brings the everything?
A little bit of both, with like the Angelica Vila flavor. I mean, I don't know, I'm like,
you're finding yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to define myself, because I haven't really watched myself perform, and that's kind of rare because it's me. But it's like I haven't really actually been interested in like, let me see how I perform. I just want to, like, you know, improve that by practice, like going to rehearsals. You know?
Well, I totally know the feeling whenever I watch myself I hate watching myself in interviews.
Yeah.
I hate watching. Whenever I watch myself on camera, I feel like, why did you do that? Why did you say that? So I totally understand the feeling. I know you're 18, you just graduated high school. Do you plan on going to college? Do you plan on just pursuing music? If music doesn't work out, what's your plan B?
My plan B, well, I don't believe in a plan B. I believe in the plan A, because if you have a plan B, then that means you do not believe in your plan A. No, but definitely I'm going to college in the city. Not saying what college I'm going to. But yeah, I'm going to college in the city this semester, and I'm still going to pursue my music career, of course. And I'm working out, going to the gym, you know, doing a whole bunch of stuff, working, and yeah, just trying to get my grind.
I respect it. I definitely do. You were just talking about love and how your EP was inspired by love, but how is your love life now?
I'm single. And I plan to stay like that because, you know, I just want to focus on myself. I feel like I don't have enough time. I don't have time at all to just, you know, worry and put my focus onto something that is not my future and, you know, my aspirations in life.
How is your DM?
My DM is popping, but I don't really pay attention to it, you know. At the end of the day, I'm kind of like busy to be scrolling every day, but every time I do get hit ups, I try to like be consistent when it comes to my supporters. Not so much of the creeps, cause like I stay away from that. Nah, I stay away from that.
You're into the Hey Beautifuls. Your answer supporter, like, I love your music, but
yeah, when it comes to my supporters, I definitely reply to them. I love it.
That's great. How did you get the name Aviators for your supporters?
Well, AV, Angelica Vila, and then Aviators. So, you know, I don't know, I just came up with it, you know, something to call them. Like, for example, like just these guys, she calls her fans her unicorns. So I wanted to come up with like a name for my fans, you know, make it personalized. So Aviators.
Nah, I get it. It definitely does make a lot of sense. It's good to connect with your fans and make them feel like you really do care about them. You feel like you've accomplished your goal. When you know how some people say, I want to make it to the BET Awards, I want to make it to the Grammys, I want this. What will make you feel like, wow, I'm where I want to be and I did what I wanted to do?
You know, honestly, I don't even know, because one thing about myself is I'm very critical. And I guess that's why I don't like watching myself, because I think I'll not tear myself down, but look down on myself. Like, you know, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that. I'm very hard on myself, but I guess that's like every other artist, you know, they want to be the best out there. So I'm not too sure, like probably when I win a Grammy, but even then, I'm still gonna work hard to reach even higher.
That's what's up. Before we tune out of here, Angelica, I just want to tell your fans, make sure y'all check out that 1998 EP. Also check out the video to Closer now on YouTube. Make sure y'all like her, subscribe her, share her, everything. Is there anything you want to say to the fans before we tune out of here?
No matter how hard things get, no matter how hard the dream is to achieve, just keep going. Because if you're not working, then it's not going to happen. So, grind. Stay true to yourself. I love you guys.
Where can we find you on social media at?
So my Instagram is at Angelica Vila, and my Twitter and Snapchat is the Angelica Vila.
That's what's up. Thanks for tuning in live with Dre and Friends. See you next week.